You watching Black Ops News on Black Ops TV, a black national production hosted by your boy T. With the latest on the latest, we be breaking in news, and we sure to make you laugh cause he be acting a fool. You watching Black Ops News on Black Ops TV, a black national production hosted by your boy T. With the latest on the latest, we be breaking in news, and we sure to make you laugh cause he be acting a fool.
How do you like my new entrance music?
Hey y'all, it's your boy TYRONE, and you're watching Black Ops News on Black Ops TV, a black national production. It is here that you'll find the latest and whatever's the latest, more importantly, information. This time, we'll break down the latest from Cleveland and New Orleans, talk about a woman who married herself, the internal robbing service, and much, much more. Before we get too far into the show, I would like to update you on the latest from the Boston bombing. Investigators say that Zohar, suspect number 2, wrote a letter on the walls of the boat he was hiding in. It was reported that in his manifesto, he took responsibility for the bombing, calling the victims collateral damage, and stated that the motive for the attack was revenge for what the U.S. has done to Muslims during the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Okay, wait. You mean to tell me that this dude decided to write a fucking letter admitting his guilt while the police shoot hundreds of rounds at him? Yeah, right. And why is it that it's just now being revealed a month later after the bombing? This whole thing is weird, from the Family Guy episode, the media mix-ups, the strange account of events from the Watertown police chief, and the shady behavior of the FBI telling us to only look at the images they want us to see. Charles Ramsey's a wild dude. Black folk were glad that her brother was a hero, but I know I was like, damn, not this dude. Old Chuck is their superhuman self-proclaimed predator who saved 3 women after eating his McDonald's while looking ratchet in the hood. After his debut, he has got his gear up and his remarks get more ridiculous. So here are our top 5 ridiculous Ramsey remarks.
I'd have made history just like Ariel. I'd have been the first human on earth to was able to take a person's head off their body and kick it down the street like a soccer ball. Wow.
That feels like Boost Mobile is going to charge me more than $50 a month. Now, that's what it feels like. I ain't got no friends with no numbers with hyphens. I don't even have friends that could spell the word hyphen.
You have been in jail.
You got that right, Sherry.
So there was a demand.
Sunlight to be around people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man. Charles.
I think this dude is an actor because I've seen him check his lines at least twice in interviews. And what's crazy is now there's another guy who says he's the real hero.
Ramsey arrived after she was outside with the girl. But the truth, who arrived here, who crossed the street, who broke the door, it was me.
Ramsey says Cadero's version is not true.
The most remarkable thing about this story is that nobody needs an upgrade more than Charles, and he doesn't even want a reward. Suspects have been identified in the Mother's Day parade shooting, but others remain at large. The police have arrested Aiken Scott, who was identified from this picture, and his brother Sean Scott in connection with the shootings in New Orleans on Sunday. Beware of politicians using this to support their gun legislation, especially since some have been recorded saying they need to confiscate our guns.
They don't have any regulations.
From North Dakota decides to share the fact that she married herself with the world. First of all, who marries themselves? That's some dumb shit. This chick had participants in the ceremony and people actually attended. They're just as crazy as she is. It was reported that people blew kisses as she traded rings with her inner groom. So does that mean she's really a man? I guess it's cool though. She says she was just celebrating how far she's come since the previous divorce. I wonder what that dude did. The craziest thing about this story is that she's not the first lady to marry herself. Chen Wei Yi did it back in 2010. Question: when women marry themselves, does that make them lesbians? Mainstream media decides to keep covering the story about the internal robbing service targeting the Tea Party, and I think it's unfair to target any group, But what's more appalling is that the mainstream media won't cover how the IRS is the hitman for the Federal Reserve and that the Federal Reserve is unconstitutional. In 1913, before the Federal Reserve Act was pushed through Congress, Congressman Charles Lindbergh said, "This act establishes the most gigantic trust on earth. When the president signs this act, the invisible government by the money power, proven to exist by the money trust investigation, will be legalized. The new law will create inflation whenever the trust wants inflation. And from now on, depressions will be scientifically created." Wow. That's probably why this dude's grandson was killed. The facts are that the Federal Reserve is unconstitutional, and being that the IRS is the collection agency for the Federal Reserve, that makes them bad for business. A depression was created to scare politicians into believing that the Federal Reserve was needed. The act was allegedly not ratified by enough states to make it constitutional. This story and the Benghazi story are just smokescreen for some of the other criminal acts being committed. Have you heard Kanye's new release entitled New Slaves? This fool has really bumped his head.
Oh! Kanye! Oh, Kanye, you okay?
He's so embarrassed. Yay, I'm going to hit you with the wise words of the great Tupac. You got to keep your head up. And now, for our new segment, Don't Be That Dumb. 3 videos of dumb people doing dumb shit. Well, that's all for this time. I'm your boy Tyrone, and you're watching Black Ops News on Black Ops TV, a Black national production. It is here that you'll find the latest and whatever's the latest, more importantly, information. Thank you for checking us out, and don't forget to follow me at Black Ops TV on Twitter and Instagram. With that, I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I'm just making my noodles. Let my noodles go. I'm just making my noodles. Tell them to let my noodles go. Hey, I'm just making my noodles. I don't know who noodles they are. I put on everything. I love them. It's my noodles. You heard Tristan say you stole my piss napkin. I put on my fucking grandma's grave.